Well, hello everybody. We are live at Miniature Market on another Thursday night game night. Today we're featuring Sweet Mess. I am Brie, and we'll go around and introduce the other guys.
I'm John.
I'm Mark.
Yeah, so Sweet Mess is, you've heard of Splendor. Sweet Mess is a very similar-ish game to Splendor, but it takes it to a couple more mechanics to make it a little more complicated, a little more, in-depth and stuff like that. In this game, we're going to be making pastries and pies and cakes and scoring points based on how efficiently we do that. So we have 6 different types of ingredients. We're going to be picking out of these bowls over here and just cooking them all up and scoring these point cards right over here. Yeah. What's next? Let's go through the rules a little bit more, and then we'll take it from there. First things first, is want to give everybody a chef card. They're very basic. They just represent one of the 6 ingredients, and it's your keystone ingredient. So there you go. You get some chocolate, you get the breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna get the whipped cream. You can do either side. They do have different benefits.
I think it's dough.
Dough,
Maybe.
I thought it was supposed to be breadcrumbs.
There's
Yes.
Oh,
crust as well.
Yeah, and then we also, if I remember, start with one of your special ingredients. I'm just gonna put mine there. Yeah. So on the male side, it lets you use your special ingredients as a wild ingredient. On the female side, it lets you turn wild ingredients into 2 of your special ingredients. So whichever one you want to use, there you go. I like the 2 for 1, the 1 for 2 rather. So we have an action selection thing in this game. Each spot has 2 different actions. You're going to pick one of those 2 actions to do. Unless you pay a coin, then you could do both of them. All right. The first 2 slots have picked from the bowl slots, and the third slot has a leftover slot, and then it has an item, speed up time, and then a cook ingredient slot. That's going to be your one of your big ones where you can actually cook these ingredients. This is also the turn order, and on things as well. So you're going to do one of the 3 actions, then you're going to do this right here, and then go right until the end of your turn, and then it cycles to the next person's turn. So on your turn, the main thing you're going to be doing is going to be picking ingredients. You're going to pick from a single bowl. You could take up to 4 ingredients from that bowl, but that's the max it'll ever have as well. So once you take those ingredients, you're going to cause a mess. And that's like the keystone of the game. So whenever you take from the ingredients, you take the bowl color and spill over in the neighboring bowls. So if you're on the edge, you will spill over into these spots right here, and then one of each of the bowls around it. And then after that, we'll flip over the bowl. So now it's a cherry bowl, and it'll repeat if someone ever picks that cherry bowl again. You will put your ingredients into your little tray or player area up here. There's some specific ways this will work, though. Imagine you can't mix ingredients before you use them. So the far left bowl, you can only have 1 ingredient in each of those bowls, and they can't match. So now that you have a chocolate here, you cannot put a chocolate there, or there. The middle bowl can have 4 ingredients as long as they're all the same type. And the right 2 bowls can have 2 ingredients each, but the 2 bowls can't match. So I can put another whipped cream in here, but I cannot put whipped cream in this bottom bowl over here. And then this is just for your money. I think you can have a max of 9 money, but I have never seen anybody get close to that. So there we are. The right spot over here is going to be for your stored ingredients. These are really cool. You can only get 1 of each, but they're going to essentially do that Splendor thing where they reduce the cost of all your recipes by that for the rest of the game. So they're going to be counting as one of those for the rest of the game. All right. They're also worth victory points at the end of the game, which is pretty noteworthy because victory points are good. It's how you win the game. So on your turn, you're going to you have to move your thing. It actually starts outside the board, but to keep it all together, I kept it in the board. And you're going to go ahead and pick one of these. Do 1 or 2 actions, 2 if you use a coin. So we'll go left to right and tell you what all the actions do. The first one is pick from a bowl. So you're going to pick one of these bowls. It's a repeated right here, and then the third pick action is going to be spill. I think it's called leftovers, and that's going to be the things that are going to be in any all three of these or all three of these, and so forth. If this one's uncovered, you actually get a coin instead. Item, you're going to draw an item card, but put it face down next to your board. You actually do not put it in your hand until the end of your turn, so you'll get to store it for later. The little stopwatch right here is speed up your recipes. So you're actually going to push all your recipes one to the right, and I'll explain that in a little bit. And then the last thing on here is the cook recipes. You're going to cook 1 or 2 recipes by spinning the ingredients and taking one of these. Whenever you cook a recipe, you're going to set it in one of these spots, except for the 0. You're going to get a bonus based on where you put it. So your closest to the right spot is your wild ingredient, then a money, then an item card, and then one of these stored ingredients. Every turn it'll move off to the right one at a time until it gets to the end, and once it gets to the end, it's officially baked and done. And now it'll be you'll get the bonuses and everything like that. So that one right there will push everything to the right if you take that action. But you'll notice that same thing repeats right here. So at the end of every turn, you will also go ahead and push everything to the right. Okay. So do your 1 or 2 things, and then it moves on to this part right here. If you have this thing available, you can discard any of your items to reserve any recipe, and it's almost as if you baked it. So I'm going to put it over here as if I baked it. It'll start moving to the right and stuff as well. But if it ever falls out before I actually finish baking it, it will just get discarded instead of be cooked. If I don't have this available, it's because it's on a card, and instead I can complete that recipe. So it's either I can put one reserve a recipe, or I can cook one of my already reserved recipes. Once you cook it, you just remove this, and now it's a cooked recipe. Whenever you reserve a recipe, you're still going to get the bonus as if you just, cooked the recipe. So you'll still get the whatever you put it at, which is going to be good. After that, you'll move everything to the right. And then you're going to turn. It's going to consist of a couple things. First, you get to pick up all your item cards. And secondly, depending on what you baked, you can score awards. And the awards are worth a lot of points. This is a descending point stack right here. I think it's 10, 8, 6, 5, 4. There might have to take some of those out for a 3-player game, but I'm not going to worry about looking that up. We'll just do 10, 8, 6, 5, 4. And if you have these recipes, and you'll see that all of them have things up here, the top ones actually have 2 of them, so they count for 2 of them. You can go ahead and score them right over here. The bottom 2 can be whichever ones you want, and you only need 2 of them. So you need 2 cakes, 2 confectioners, or 2 pies. And you can take the top one of these and put them in the bottom one. You can do that twice, but they can't be the same thing, so I can't get like 2 cake rewards down here. And the top one, you can get 1 of each of them, but you need to have 3 of them. The good part about the top one is that it's worth 5 points. The bottom one gives you a bonus, though. The bonus is going to be this little board over here by Mark.
Okay.
And the first one to take, there's 4 different bonuses. The first one to use one of those bonuses will get an extra coin, but then they're repeatable after that. So you can see them over there. They're pretty straightforward. The game's going to be over when someone places their 3rd one of these. And what that's going to do is whoever went first, who has that chef token right there, will flip it over. It'll end on them, and I believe there's 1 more turn after that. So it gets to that player, and then there's 1 more turn. Yeah, let's put this card back. That's pretty much the gist of the game. If you cook one of these 2 recipes, there is a coin here. You will go ahead and do the, get that coin. I'll just go through a couple. There are a lot of repeats in here. Every single item card will have a split. You can do either or. This one is trade a recipe, any ingredient in for 2 super ingredients. Okay. That is claim one of these. This is always that spill icon is always a leftover, so you could just pick up any 2 leftovers. Doesn't even have to be from the same side. You just pick them up. That is super ingredient. That is 2 from a single bowl. So you take a bowl and grab 2 out of it. Cook a recipe. Force your recipes along. That is 2 from 2 different bowls. And I believe that's... Oh, there's a couple more. turn a super ingredient into 2 ingredients, or turn a money into at the end of your turn, you can turn a money into one of these symbols to claim one of these. So if I have 2 confectioners, I can then pay another one to place my 3 confectioners down for that. I'm pretty sure that will be it. Yep, nothing else is crazy out here. I'll shuffle those up and put those back. And I think we're ready to go ahead and play. You want to... Oh, let's do our... Yeah, it's way over there. We'll just do a random one today. Let's do it this way. I'll take your little pawn thing, and I'll just shake them up and see who pops out, and we'll go clockwise from there.
Okay.
Hey, worked out for me. Okay. All right. So I'll take the lead chef thing right here. Whenever the game is over, I'll get to flip that over and signify we only have one more turn. And then I'm going to look at what's out here and then take some ingredients accordingly. I'm going to start off by putting my thing right here. And I'm going to take these down here and put them into that bowl. And then we're going to get 4 of these guys, and they're going to go here, 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 and here. And then we're going to flip this bowl over. Quick glance that all the ingredients bowls will have like a little like different ingredient in it. That's what's going to be on the flip side. So you know the purple's on the flip side of this one.
Is it possible to run out of ingredients?
I have not seen it.
Okay.
I don't think it is because of how little we're limited in space here. But it is impossible to run out of a certain type of ingredient. And whenever that happens and you need to put more out here because of the spillover, you follow this chart right here. Okay. So if I spill over red and there's no more reds, I would then use green instead, and then purple, and you know. So.
Okay, I've seen that before in the game. Okay.
All right, it is your turn, Mark. I did pick up my ingredients.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
And then I if I don't have anything, I don't have any tools to discard to reserve a recipe, so I can't do that. I will then move everything to the right, and at the end of my turn, I'll pick up my recipe and put it in my hand.
Okay. I'll pick up 2 green. So
I think we also supposed to start with a super ingredient. You mind grabbing the rule book behind you? In one of those 2 boxes. Just it's in my head. It doesn't feel right how much we started with.
Yes. Also 1 super ingredient placed in any space in your bench.
Cool. I got yours here.
Okay. So.
And then you can pick up your item card to look at it if you want to.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay. So each leftover spot can only hold 1, so you do not put 1. You can put 1 there still, but not on the one that already had. All right. And then you can pick up your tool. All right. So I can make it a red, purple. That ain't happening. But I can get a green and a white. So I'm going to grab this one. It's going to spill over white. I'm going to do that here. I will then move on to this, and now that I have a card, I will discard it to reserve a recipe. I will reserve this guy right here. And I'm just going to start him at the end, I think. And that's going to give me... Let's do a cherry. So I'm going to get a cherry leftover ingredient, so I have that cherry for the rest of the game.
Okay, so you took that one because you have 2 purple and 2 something else.
I took it, no matter... I took it, doesn't matter, though, because
Okay.
I reserved it.
Yes.
So I could take anything when I reserve it. But I took it because I already have the ingredients, so next
Yes.
turn I'm gonna be able to do it.
Okay. Okay. Let's do. And when you take ingredients, they have to go in one of these. Not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no like holding on to them while you build, like while you.
Yep.
You know. But you could do these in either order. So if you do this one and spend the money, you can make your recipes first, then grab some ingredients afterwards. In fact, you can actually split. You can make one, grab some ingredients, then make another one.
Okay, so let's go.
At least that's how I remember it.
And you don't have to pick up all the ingredients.
Yes, you do not.
Okay. I'll go ahead
In fact,
and
if you but you only spill over if you do.
Correct. Since I don't really, I'll just take this. Well, we'll do that. Take this
Okay.
Let's see.
And you can use your tool, or you can use it to reserve a card.
one. Then I can this one, because all you need is the 2 pair, right?
You need to have all 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you need to have
3
two,
of something.
You need
okay.
2 reds. You need 2 reds, 2 greens,
purple.
and then 3 different things. What
Yeah,
that symbol
a
means.
3 of a kind that doesn't match red
Yes.
or green.
What that means is
Gotcha.
that the 3 of a kind can't match the others.
Okay, that's fine.
And then wherever you put it, you're going to immediately get that bonus too. So you're going to put it
Oh.
there. You're going to immediately go ahead and get a stored ingredient.
Let's go ahead and do. Oh, let's make red.
Okay. You get red as well.
Yep. So I don't have to worry about getting
Yep.
another red.
And then you got to put your reserve token on that one so you know it's not done.
Okay.
Then you're good.
Well, I'm going to do almost the same. I'm going to lead off by using my tool to
You
just
do have to spend that.
take the recipe and immediately prep it.
Nice.
So those will go back in the slide. And then, let's see, since I'm putting it in that slot, that also gives me.
Something I missed on my turn too. At the end of your turn, you are going to have to move this over, so you do have to move it down. Yeah. I did
Let's
it on my turn.
see. Let's do also a cherry. And I go ahead and pick up. Let's see this stack.
And we'll flip this over. It is an event. It's actually a really fun event. So we'll occasionally get events in this game. And this one, we're each going to get a coin. And then they go to... I've just been putting them on the bottom of the deck just to keep them out of the way. And there we go. That's actually super nice because now I can get some good stuff here. So this will make that. I could get a bunch of purples. I got that green. That can be a red. So I could just make that right now. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go to this one. I am going to spend my coin. First, I'm going to prep a recipe. We're going to prep this guy right here. I think I'm going to stick him in front because that'll give me my money back too. That little thing right there, that's going to be my cherry that I don't need to do. And then I'm going to use these ingredients right here to prep it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick 3. It's going to be these 3 right here. I'll stick the 2 purples right there, and I'll stick this green right here. And that is both my actions there. When I get over here, I actually have enough to go ahead and make this recipe as well, so I will. And then that's ready as well. Okay. And then we're good. You'll notice that these bottom cards do have a little. These are worth more points, obviously, but and have 2. But the bottom cards have a little bonus on them. You get that bonus as soon as they fall off your edge. That's just any resource of your choice. All right, that's my turn. So
Okay.
I have to move both these down, and then it's your turn.
Okay. So if I go here, I can both pick up and spend a coin to prep.
Yep.
Okay.
You can do either or if you spin the coin, you
I
do
can do
both. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and yes.
And that pickup is actually a leftover pickup.
Oh, not a regular.
It's not a regular one. It's gonna take one of the edge ones.
Okay. Well, that'll. Crap. I can do that. Then I cannot. So it's gonna be there. Pick up.
You could.
Yes, I don't need more green.
You could instead. You can spin the coin and could do both, or you can just grab a tool card. Tool cards are always useful. I will take that.
Well, I'll just set myself up for next.
Yep. And you can still at the end of your turn, you will be able to cook your reserved recipe.
Oh, just by
the passing your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you can get rid of that reserve token.
If you have the ingredients.
Well, I will. I mean, because I can use this for anything. So
Yeah.
So I can pick up 2 purple.
Yeah.
And then spend the 2 green.
Yep.
The cherry with that. The
Yep.
2 cherry, 2 purple, and then a super
Wild, yep.
ingredient to make up the 3rd.
Yep. And that's gonna be good to go now.
Okay.
You just take the token off. You get the token back.
Okay.
And then the next action is to move it over once, and then the end of your turn. And it's moving on.
Let's see. We have 2 there.
I like how we all start with cherries.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of cherry recipes out.
There is a lot of cherries. to be honest.
But you can't stack them as much as you can in Splendor.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. And let's see. Is the best way for me to do this? I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Take this back.
Or yellows. Mm-hmm.
And I don't have tools, so I can't reserve anything. That slides down and Brie.
I'm gonna go down over here. I am gonna use my money so I can get a tool and do a pick. The tool goes right here to my workbench for a second. I can't even use it right now to reserve a recipe. So I will then go ahead and pick, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do it. This is helps everybody out a little bit one too, because it's gonna throw a lot of the super ingredients out there. The fun one about this one is it's empty on the other side.
Yep.
So the next time that flips over, nothing happens. I am gonna do that, I think. And then I can't reserve. This will fall over and fall off, which will let me get a ingredient of my choice. Let me just look at what's out there. Would have thought about this a little bit differently. Might have changed what I did a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a whipped cream and stick it there. Okay. So, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take.
I want to point it out just because you guys are new to this game. If you wanted to right now, Mark, you could beat me to the 10. Because I'm about to get my second confectioner.
Mm-hmm.
But if you use that action to make your tableau shift over one, then at the end of your turn, that one will fall off, and you can hit the 10 this turn.
Oh.
It's up to you, because it's either going to take a coin or your whole turn to do that.
Oh, okay.
But it's something worth, like...
Yeah, no. And I didn't quite understand the whole... I mean, it seems too simple to get these. Like...
Yeah. I mean, it keeps the game moving. This
Okay.
is going to be a terribly long game.
Okay, so spend the coin. This one goes down 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Then you can make your own pile, or you can throw it back over here.
Okay. Still going to take this.
And then let's get that yellow.
Yep.
I got you. Well, you keep thinking about your turn?
Well, that's about it.
Oh.
Well, this moves the end, and then it's done.
Yep.
Okay.
So now, since it's done, what I always do is I keep the ones I haven't used on one side, and I like push them towards the top or something when I'm done with them.
Okay.
You're going to grab this, and since it's only 2, it's going to go on one of your bottom ones. And then you're going to go ahead and take one of these actions.
Oh.
So it's either gain another stored ingredient, gain an item, which I didn't even look at mine yet, gain a money and a super ingredient, or do a leftover action where you could grab one of the 3 things, including grabbing that, which is got 3.
Let's go ahead and preserve a green.
Okay, cool. And then you get that coin. That coin is yours.
Oh, okay.
You're the first one to do that action. Now, if we wanted to do a preserve action using that, we don't get the coin anymore. I think the green's the top left.
Yes, it's cuboidal. Yes.
Yes. In the end, it doesn't
It's
really
a very
matter.
tiny, cute gelatinous cube. So
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Let's see. Of course, I'm slow to the party. I'm only going to have 1 confection. Oh well. I'm going to take that action, spend a coin to prep a tool, and also need this bucket.
Although I knew you were going to do that, I'm still sad.
Let's see.
There it is. Let's see here. Ooh, that leftover action's looking good now. I don't have a coin though. So, if I want to prep a recipe, I could get one with a single cherry. Not quite. Close on that one. I got that one. All right. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and make this recipe right here. It's going to cost this, with using my ability, is going to get turned into 2 whites. There's 3 whites, and I will use chocolate with it. Yeah, I'll use the crumbs. Keep that chocolate. And that should be good.
Doesn't it also require the chocolate?
Oh, that's the whole reason I was going to using the chocolate. You're absolutely right.
Has it?
And the crust, because it also needs a lot. Sit corrected.
Yep. And we're gonna set this guy. Kind of want to get that coin back. I'm gonna put him right here. Those will all slide down. That's not there yet because I could reserve a recipe, and I do not believe it'll flip till the end of the turn. All right, that is that. So then I can reserve a recipe if I want to spin this, and I think I will. Have that going already. I would like to. There's no more pies. There's a pie. I'm gonna go take this pie and I'm gonna stick it here. And using that, I will go ahead and grab my chocolate now. There we go.
Okay.
Everything will slide over. I will get a coin. Oh yeah. I will get a coin. I will then go ahead and use my 2 confectioners to grab the 8 confectioner cake. And we're going to go ahead and take. I'm going to go ahead and get a up to 3 coins now. That's pretty good. All right.
So that event.
That event, I do have the rule book. You have the rule book. I think it's going to be. This is one of the ones that we just put stuff out the board. Any empty bowl. I believe it's any empty bowl gets 2.
2 ingredients in every empty bowl.
Okay, so there's no more yellows, so we're actually gonna put 2 reds there, and then we're gonna put 2 purples there, and that's it. That's all the empty bowls. Okay.
All set.
Yep.
Okay. I will prep a recipe. Because I can do this. Do I get a coin?
You will get a
taking it?
coin. Yep.
Yep. Here. Okay. I'll put that there.
Mhm.
3, and then I have the other 2 things.
Yep,
just
exactly.
in reserve.
Hey, it's fine.
And I'll take a. Let's go ahead and take dough. You say bread counts. I really think it's dough.
We'll go with dough.
Dough.
It's better than when I originally called it turmeric all the time. Yeah, turmeric is what he's not cumin. I used to call it turmeric because turmeric is a spice in century spice root.
Yeah.
And it looks similar to that, in my opinion, for some reason. I don't know why.
And I think I'm done.
Yep. You will move everything over, and you don't have a tool, so yeah, you're good. There are a lot of pies out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, chat. I have not been looking at chat. It's probably a part of my job here. Let's take a look through chat while we're here. Thank you. Happy gaming to everybody else too. Yes, it is still celebrating our 20th anniversary. I probably, just because I'll mention it. We do have our sale going on still. Unfortunately, Sweet Mess is not on that sale, but we do have a lot of Sweet Mess in our inventory. So if anybody would like to buy the game, please feel free to. Yeah, well, hello to everybody. Jean Ayala, Dylorn Nodi 42, Panda Angel. Oh, that's a nice name. Nightmare. Oh, I played this game at Geekway. What is the name of this again? It is Sweet Mess. I probably a little late on telling you that, but Sweet Mess is great. Texas Chief. Good afternoon. I would say more of evening, but that's cool. Hey, Jazz Girl. And Sweetness from Doom Wolfman. Doom Elfman. It's I can read. It's Doom Elfman. So yeah, welcome chat. Thanks for staying and watching. Yeah, I originally got this game on Kickstarter. Got it for my wife because she loves to bake things, and this is a fun game. That's like I said, it's similar-ish to Splendor, where you're collecting resources to to buy the things and things like that. And it's got its own little twist to it.
I think I have enough to do the whole thing I want, but
You can do it.
So take.
That was Mode that just walked by our door. The owner of Minish Market.
Let's see.
She says bye.
Those, this, and
Yeah, it definitely has the Splinter like feel and components to it, especially because you're working with like actual like poker chip like chips, and like you basically split your turns between picking up ingredients and building recipes, so it's very much similar.
I'm wondering if the creator's the same or no. I don't
Who
remember.
we decide the makers of this game was?
Fantasia.
Fantasia is the maker of this game.
Spend
Shouldn't
those 5.
let them in there for you.
Set that there and
Yep.
pick up.
New people, but different people designed this one.
Who's the designers in this one?
Oh, they're just listed as Zax Yoma and Johnny Pack.
I think I've heard of Johnny Pack.
And I think I'm also.
I mean, it's still a set collection in a way.
Yeah.
It's I am, you have to collect pies, cakes, or confectioners to get the the big awards over here.
Yeah.
And then the plastic components are made by game trays, we're all familiar with.
Yep.
Also spend this to turn that into 2 super ingredients so that I can grab.
Oh, you're
this
building
recipe
2
as
recipes at
well.
the same time.
And
Excellent.
let's see. Can I sit them both in the same slot?
You cannot.
Okay. So instead, I will go ahead and pick up a
Coin, another tool, coin, another tool, coin.
pick up a tool.
Tool. Here you go. Set that there for you.
Those can go back.
Okay.
And then I don't have another tool, so I can't reserve anything. So that all slides down.
And you're gonna pick a ingredient of your choice to.
Yes. Let's see. I think.
Another bad thing about taking cards out of there too early.
Yeah. Take back one of the chocolate I just spent.
Cool. Okay. My turn. Definitely gonna go down there. I'm not in a hurry to get that down to the end yet. We'll spin the coin because I do have a little excess coins, so I'll get that. I do want to try to get this. I have a chocolate. Easily pick up another chocolate. And what else do I want with this? Get that. Get a chocolate and a cherry. Looks like I can too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick up these 2.
Okay.
Stick them in here. I will use my tool because it is a whatever it's called, stored ingredient tool, and I will go ahead and grab a little donut ring. Candy. Grab that candy. And that'll be, my main actions. Go here. I will take this off by spending a chocolate, a cherry, and a purple. And then everything will slide down. When this falls off, I'll get an ingredient of my choice. Let's pick up another one of my main ingredients. And then that is my turn.
Okay. And we can pick up to 4 ingredients, correct?
Yes, because the bowls have a maximum of 4. Once a bowl has 4, it's going to be too full. So if we were to flip this one, for instance, that would not get a turmeric.
But I can only
Turmeric
place in one
crust.
place at a time.
No, you could. What do you mean place
Oh.
one place at a time?
Oh, I can put in multiple things at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nope, you just wherever you want to. You're limited in what can go where. That's it.
Yes, I can do that.
Yep. Absolutely. I'll get this.
Oh, and I was doing, I guess, this in this slides now.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Let's see. We will open that action.
This should go down here.
Pick up this one. Then I will go ahead and discard that.
Yep.
Reserve this.
Okay. I completely forget if preserving a recipe does trigger the gold right here. So while I take my turn, if you want to look up to see if you get this gold, it would be probably very beneficial for you.
Yeah.
Is your turn over after that?
You
do that at-
I have to pick my store
Ingredient, yeah.
and move things down.
Okay, what do I want to do with mine? I'm gonna try to make that work, but I don't know if I can. That goes there, that goes there. Mhm. Ooh, I get green now. Some good green options. Let's go with green can go there. Yeah, no, that's not quite there yet either. I don't have my. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go there then.
If you prepare or reserve a recipe,
Click.
with
So you'll definitely get a gold there,
so get a gold there.
and then you get to pick your stored ingredient. I moved your things down for you. Head over. Again, I don't think I'm in a hurry to move that down. Again, that would be good. Yeah, I'll spin the coin to trigger this, just to move this down one. And then I will pick from something out there. You know, I think I'm just going to take that and not spill over. I can reserve a recipe now, and I will. It's gonna be this guy. That's 2 confectioners. I think it is worth it. And we're gonna put him here. And that's gonna give me a stored ingredient of gelatin. And then this will slide over. When this slides over, I'll get a money back, and I will immediately go ahead and grab that cake, put it here, and then I will get 2 more money and a wild. There you go. That's what I want to do. Oh, I did get another money because I took that one. Doing it. Just because I've never had 5 money before. Okay, that's it.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so if I go here, I can both and spend a coin. I can take the spill
And do
Two
up to
recipes.
2 recipes. Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Bills are looking pretty good right now.
Yes. Let's take. Take this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my phone and get this on there. Yep.
Reserve chocolate.
Preserve some chocolate. And the last thing I played was Cat Lady.
Go ahead and
Sweetness.
spend 3. Cherry. Spend these. Oops.
Players. Fine, John. Fine, Mark.
Can you spend a preserved ingredient on 2 recipes on the same turn or no?
Just one recipe. a
Just
turn.
one. That's
Yeah.
I figured. You
I
can't-
am whipped
can't
cream.
double dip it. Okay.
Jello
Can
crust
do-
cream. There it is. And we have the wild.
Okay, so you just that. They almost ought to have like some kind of thing where you like, okay, so that, that. Use all 3 of these. Okay. So chocolate left. Chocolate whipped cream. I don't think I can reserve it. Well, oh, I'm going to just reserve one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have a tool. You have to discard a tool.
Oh, wait, okay. Everything goes down.
Go here, spend the coin to take both.
There for you.
Empty this bowl, I think. So it's a big old chocolate spill.
No, which one do you take? This one?
Yep. That we did that, and then do have enough to flip this, I believe. Yeah. 2 chocolate, 3
Yep.
cherries,
Yep.
2 crust. Turned.
We are playing at Miniature Market Warehouse in Hazelwood, Missouri. It's right next to St. Louis, Missouri, essentially St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in now. We are all employees for Miniature Market. I work in the office. I'm the product coordinator. I get to put all the images and descriptions of our board games up on the website. So if something's misspelled, you can yell at me if you want to. Mark and John both work in third-party fulfillment, so they're helping our third-party business partners and stuff like that. Ship out their stuff for them and stuff like that. All right. I am going to move over here. I'm definitely spinning the coin. And then I'm going to... a lot of whipped cream. It's essentially a lot of whipped cream. Grab that. That seems pretty good. And I can grab that maybe too with it. We're gonna try this out. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these because they all fit. I'm gonna start mathing this out the way I need to. I am going to be building this one. That is going to be, I'm going to be using 4 whipped cream. That is going to be, I'm actually going to be turning that into 2 whipped cream, so I can save one of my whipped cream. And so that's 4. That's the 1 cherry, and then the 1 of these. And that'll be that. I'm going to put that there and immediately get a wild resource back. There for right now. I will then go ahead and gain a money because that's where I took it from. And then I'm going to turn this into a whipped cream. 2 whipped creams. Put another whipped cream there. To also take this guy. And I'm going to stick him in the back instead. And he's going to make me that little guy. Yeah, seems pretty good. I don't have a tool. I don't have enough for this anymore. Almost got enough for that. Oh, so close for having enough for that. All right, that's fine. That'll be the end of my turn. These will fall over. This goes over here, and then we're done after that. All right. Nice to point out that let's get some events. I haven't seen an event in a while. Nice to point out that at the end of the game, if you still have things on your bottom part right here, you will still get the points for them.
Okay.
Unless it's got your reserve token on it, then you have to discard it.
Let's see.
Let's
This is sweet mess.
Yeah. No, that's why I said something.
Pastry competition. So we are all baking cakes and things like that. Let's go ahead and hold this up for the camera here. Let's see, the camera's that way. So this is the one I just made a little while ago. A nice little milkshake. Me. So yeah, there's 3 different types of desserts we get to make. We get to make pies, we get to make cakes, and we get to make confectioners. And it's a little bit of a set collection with that because you get awarded based on when you can bake them and stuff like that. These nice little awards right up here. And if you ever finish out a bowl, you have to spill all the things. That's where the sweet mess comes from. So,
oh, at least I did. Oh, this one slides off.
Yeah. Just keep it on a separate thing because you didn't score an award for that yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that is worth a tool.
Yay, you get a tool.
All right. So my turn for realsies now.
Mhm.
Let's see. I would like.
You got a tool there too, Jack. You should have got that last turn, or
So I got that when at this step when that fell
you
off.
take your tools here. So
Aha.
you're good to go. It's yours.
Okay. Ooh. How much does that change the math of this turn?
Do it all.
I don't want to just stop and think forever. So.
Yep.
There is a bit more going on than in
Yes, there's a lot more going on in this game than Splinter for sure.
Okay, so I'm going.
it's a less of a map.
Yes. Yeah. I also got tired of Splendor because it ends up like always being very samesies. I'm definitely not to this point in this game yet. Like this game had a lot more like various things going
So I'm
on.
going to spend this mixing bowl, empty this,
It does empty, so you will do the whole thing.
make a giant mess of gelatin everywhere. And then I'm taking this action, pick this up, spend 1, 2, 3 chocolate, 2 things I just picked up.
Do Do you have to spend the whipped cream? Because you can make that a cherry.
Oh, you're right. Let's take that.
It's probably in there.
Let's see, and then I will prepare.
Yes, I do agree. They're really cool. These game trays, like he mentioned earlier, they're from Game Trays, and they're very nice. The instruction booklet actually has the um, layout of what the artwork of what the flat boards would be like, and it looks like it would be kind of a mess. like you'd have to remember like separate all your things on your board and stuff like that to have these nice little slots. The one thing I will say about this game is it takes up a lot of space for being what it is. Not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're not ready for taking up a lot of space, like it will. Like it is a pretty large game, especially because you have to have enough room on your player board for your cards to slide down. You only got a really good view of what Marx is doing, unfortunately, in the top left-hand corner. His sliding down. Barely see me and John's right here.
So I've already spent these two this turn.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense to take these out if you're doing multiple recipes. The same one to take them out.
You mind if I
Go
see
ahead.
the rule book? You have the
Sure.
rule book on you? I'm just gonna look up stored ingredients real quick because I didn't.
Yeah. I was like, that seems like.
It seems like it's really good if you use it multiple times a turn, but
Yeah.
I kind of assumed you did.
It
In
would
fact,
be.
that's how I used it. And now that you said it, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done it.
Oh, see, I didn't. I stopped doing that. I was going to do that on
Yeah,
a turn. I
it's
thought you weren't
definitely-
And then you
supposed to.
said it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I've definitely done it once, only once, but
Yeah.
I'll try to handicap myself with like if that's not correct. Where is stored ingredients? The actions make a mess. Tools, stored ingredients. Never discard. You may not have any more than one type of stored. When you prepare a recipe, you may use a stored ingredient substitute for one corresponding required ingredient shown on the given recipe card. You may use multiple stored ingredients on the same recipe cards. You may use the same stored ingredient on more than one recipe card and even in the same turn.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Makes things way easier.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry about that, Mark.
Oh, no.
I did screw you up there.
It's a learning game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, you can use the stored ingredients for everything.
Yep. Let's see.
On top of that, they're worth the victory point at the end of the game. So like,
Yeah. Gotta collect them all.
yeah, the very first time I played, I thought it was you get one and then you use it and you get it again.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Well, then it's not different from this.
I know, but it could be based on the fact that you have to.
Oh no, their ingredients are not taking up space
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
in your
But it's even better.
on your
They're
table.
super good.
And then I'm going to spend that to grab.
Yeah, if anybody's just joined in, the stored ingredients are essentially, if you've played Splendor, they're the essentially just a card that you collect a bunch of cards in Splendor, but it's essentially just a card that has a permanent like red gem, so you can use that red gem to collect more cards later. You're only allowed one of each one in this game, but it's a huge impact. So essentially, I can reduce every recipe by one of each of these.
That as a cherry, so I have a cherry. Whoops. And then just crush. That is enough for that.
Nice. Look at him. He's got
So
a full
that is
tableau.
2 ingredients. And that gives me a 2 over next turn. And then we slide down. I get a wild.
And would you like to take the pie?
I would like to take the.
Here you are, a pie. And then you get to. Would you like the last action that has a coin? It is a mess action, so you get to take
Or a
one
leftover.
one of the leftovers, yeah. Or you can. Not worry about it.
Yeah. Well, now that I think about it, I should have split up my leftovers card differently to leave this one full So then I could get an extra chocolate out of it. But oh well. You know what? Yeah, I want the coin anyway. So we will go ahead and do that.
Coins are good.
Yep.
We'll flip 2 of these over.
Action efficiency is great.
So there's this one right here. I got the rule book right here. Let's make a mess from every corner bowl without flipping the tiles. So every corner bowl will make a mess. That's crazy. So
Yep.
I need,
That is a huge amount of extra resources.
that is, we're going to put a lot of white tokens out here. And then red. That's a full bowl right there. We have 2 full bowls.
Yep.
3. Nice. Okay. And then that's a cool event. All right. We will go ahead and do this one. I will spend a coin to get a tool. And then I'm going to probably take one of the 4 bowls out there. I do need to finish this, probably this turn. All I need is 1 purple and 1 more of those. I actually can't get both those. I can get this and be able to finish this turn. I don't need a purple. I got 2. I got that. I just need 2 of those. That's fine. And I thought one of the bulls had 2 of them already. Guess not. I will take this hodgepodge right here. Sounds fun.
Okay, so we have.
So it
2.
starts in the topmost space, which is actually this space.
Okay.
So you'll put 1 here where you can't because it's got.
Oh, it can only have 4.
So
Okay.
this is gonna go
Yeah.
here. You're gonna put 1 here,
There.
and then this one will actually
Becomes
get a
doe.
a deer, a female deer. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and get over to this phase right here for me. I'm going to spend 3 of these, 4, and we'll spend this one. 1 of these, and 1, and that, to take this off, set it up there again. These can go over here. These will slide over, and then my turn is over.
Okay. I will use. Do some prepping. Okay. I can do this one. And there. Spend 2.
So yep, you grab from over
And
here,
nothing
so you will get a
A
coin.
coin.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to preserve a.
I mentioned the deluxe version of this game versus the not deluxe version earlier. I don't think the standard version ever even got printed. I think every single version is now the deluxe version. So if you do buy on our website, you will get everything you see here, including the game trays and all that. And the storage components of this are great. Like, you know, you have this little thing, which is super nice for storing your tokens. Everything else fits nicely into another tray that's off screen. Easy to get out, you know, back in together. There's also a solo mode in this that looked. I love solo games, but this is not the type of game I would pick up and want to play solo. But you know, to each their own for sure. There's also 2 modules on this.
Card.
And I haven't played with one of the modules yet, and it seems fun.
They slide down and I'm done.
Yep. The module I had played with is like the hand module or the picking module, where essentially you have a token that goes between these bowls, and you can only pick one of the 4 bowls around your token. And before your turn, before you pick anything, you can move the token. But it has to be in a straight line. So if I'm in this corner, I can't move it down to this corner to get that. I have to like take 2 turns to get And then the other module is like a bonus, like I forget exactly what it does, but there's extra cards, and if you complete things, you get bonuses.
All right. Well, sadly enough for me, I don't think I can take either of the remaining 4 bowls. I didn't leave myself enough space. Go here, spend the coin to accelerate that, and also empty out this bowl.
Just 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's a game called Valdora that has this.
Oh, Valdor.
It's a super efficiency game that is amazed that has not been reprinted. 15 years ago.
And I will use this to reserve something.
Cake. Cake is worthless.
I'll reserve this.
Okay, and you can mine.
That. Get my coin back. Slides down.
And you can get another bonus if you'd like. Cool. Or hold out for more points.
I think points is the way to go at this point.
Points are the way to go at this point. Unless someone's going to beat you to confectioner because of it. Because remember, these do diminish.
Yeah.
I have 2 coming up, but I've already used 2 slots.
Yeah, Mark's gonna get it. Well, these are worth 5 each at the end of the game, so it'll overwhelm the bonus for coming in.
Yep. Plus, it's
a little late.
We're down to only going a difference of 1 each.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right.
Let that work.
My bad.
Oh no, those have to be different, so I can't take a second.
Nope.
Check.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move this here. Spin one of these. I've decided I want that one, I think. That gives me that. Yeah, no, I definitely want this one. And I can build 2 recipes. First one's going to be this one. We're going to put it right here and get a new tool. It's going to be no, this is right. And I need no, it's this one first. I will not get the I'm gonna go here. I won't get the tool yet, but I'm gonna get this with that. And that's gonna be 2 chocolates. And the rest is covered. Then my next recipe will be this one. Give me my point back. That's the whipped cream. I'll spin these 2 with it. And then that'll give me a tool. That is the end of my turn. I can't reserve because I have no space left. That'll move over. It'll come off. And that is 100% it. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Everybody gets the tool. Now keep in mind that you will not. No one will get it until the end of their turn. So that's your tool. There's yours. There's mine.
pretty thin decks. I think the bottom 3 or 4 cards are all events.
And then suddenly it'll be. And I assume it goes until we run out one of the decks or both.
It goes until we one of us gets 3 awards.
Yeah. Which Brie's about to hit it.
Yeah.
Because she has.
The end of the game is signal when the Chepatron claims. Oh, that's the.
Yep.
Yep, play 1 additional round.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's take.
I haven't looked at that yet. Ooh, nice. I do like that.
Double chocolate.
And if I trigger it, you guys will get. Yeah.
Okay. Let's take.
This game definitely makes me hungry. I want some.
Okay, so
Go
I'm
home
done
and eat
taking.
lots of desserts.
Yeah. So this one slides down. Because it doesn't matter that I'm at like 5 confection.
You can get a 2 and then a 3. You've already got your 2.
Yeah.
And then you can get a 3 now and put it on the top part.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the only downside is that this is the 6 showing right now compared to an 8 and 8, but.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still getting.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Sure.
I'm gonna take this action. Yeah, I am spending the coin. So make a little space on my board. Just a little. Take this. Spend. Use that to spend a chocolate as a gelatin. Second gelatin. Cream, a second cream, and have a free cherry. And then leftovers pickup. Let's take all this. Pull this out. And
No. I definitely had those reversed.
or I'm not taking the coin. There instead. So I can get candy jar.
You did it.
Yeah, all 6. Take this. That's my second recipe. Spending 2 chocolates. More chocolates as candy.
Yeah.
And
Whatever. One of whatever.
whipped cream, sure. Yep. And that gives me the coin back. So that is all gone. Then this phase, I need to spend
One of those and a 3 of the same thing.
one of these, all of that as cream.
Cream of the crop.
Yeah. These slide down. Get a cake that I can't claim any awards on. Oh
Yet.
well.
You do get an ingredient though.
I do get an ingredient.
You do get a chocolate.
Yeah, I can spend chocolate as wild, so it may as well be chocolate.
Okay. We good?
We're good.
Haven't made it to the bottom yet. All right, so
We're soon. Yeah.
we're gonna go there. We're gonna spin this to speed up my stuff here. Then I'm gonna spin this to speed it up again. Then I'm going to pick probably just getting one with 4. Seems pretty good, but this one has a wild that I kind of like. We'll go ahead and go get the wild. Wild. Those guys can just go. Yeah, that seems good. We're gonna do that. Then that'll spill over. Yeah, you're all good.
I was thinking about my turn, so
Yeah, exactly. Then we will go ahead and move here. I will go ahead and spend this to reserve a recipe. I need a cake. It will be a cake. It's gonna be this guy, and I'm just gonna get a coin so I can maybe make it fall off faster. Then I will score. Then this will slide over, and I will score confectioner and pie.
Ooh.
wow.
Up here. Oh, I should have taken an actual cake. A double cake. There is no double cake, so I can't do that. That's fine.
We've been watching that, and it's been
Yep.
we've been lacking cakes in the top row.
Yeah. We are then. I'll go ahead and these will get slid down. I did miss my tool, which happens before I draw this, and my coin for that. And that's it.
All right, and that does trigger
End of game.
So
So
Mark and I get 2 turns each.
Yeah.
You get 1.
exactly.
Okay.
And remember, you will score these, even if they don't fall
Yeah.
off. So you just don't get your bonuses.
Go nuts building things.
Okay, so because I'll be able to make thing, I will be able to whip up recipes in this round because I'm here. But well, my second turn I won't be able to, will I?
Yeah.
Because I can't repeat this action.
No, you cannot.
Second
Yeah.
turn. So
Yeah.
I mean, the second turn I'm really not.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can't.
You can.
I can reserve things, but then they go away. So
Yeah.
there's no. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the downside.
The way to manipulate it, you have tools in your hand.
Yeah.
So you could, instead of doing a make recipe this turn,
Oh,
you could
okay.
gather a bunch
Yeah,
of.
but I've already got a bunch of.
Yeah, you could like try to gather a lot of this. You can grab that. You put your, no, you can't because you can't put the. You can't put the.
Yeah,
You
formula
get
in there.
most of it.
I get most of it. Okay, that makes most sense. Okay, so there, go there. Looking for.
Your extra ingredients, recipe cards, and coins divided by 3 are extra victory points. So use that knowledge to your advantage.
There's no wild. Okay. Grab most of one.
There is a tool hand limit, which I forgot to mention, but no one said it. It's 3. I mean, you've hit it now, but.
Oh.
Oh, you can look at your face down tools anytime too.
figured that. I mean, once the start of the turn thing passed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Should have grabbed it by last turn. Oh no. You did see that.
Okay. You slide down. This one moves over.
Um. Going to.
If it helps, I don't think I've ever done this good at this game than this period right now. So,
Hmm.
even whenever I stomped David the other day, whenever he said I beat him really bad.
Yep.
We would have had 4 people, but we could not convince David to play with us because he did not want to get beat by me in this game again. So,
Spin the coin. Do that. I will scoop this bowl.
scoopity.
And
Yep.
There's-
Yep. Oh no. That will go there, and then we'll instead get a cherry.
And when that falls off, I get a super.
Super ingredient.
And then go to my reserve step. And yeah, I think this is 2. I will go ahead and cash in that tool to reserve this. That gives me a tool back. Last round, these advance, and I'll go ahead and claim a confection award.
Okay. All right, now we all get 1 more turn. I will be taking the cook recipe action, as I think everybody will be. We'll also get some side ingredients while I'm at it. Can I take all these right now? No, I'm gonna have to cook a recipe before I take my side ingredient. And I do want to make sure I can
Do
switch
that
it up
in
in order. Like I said, I could earlier in the game, but now before I actually do it, I want to make sure. Prepare a recipe. Let's see here.
Because if you can make one,
Yeah.
then take your side, then make another.
Page 6. Moving your action marker matter. You perform one of the actions in an action box, then use a golden token gained during the first action to pay for the second. No, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
So I misspoke earlier. So I can't. If I want to go ahead and gain leftovers, I have to gain them, and then if I want to use the leftovers to make my things, which I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I necessarily have to.
Yeah. I think I had done.
But
Oh, well.
yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Again, like I also told you could, so that's on
Yeah.
me. I will gain this. I will spend 1 whipped cream, 1 chocolate, 1 cherry to put that there. Now I'll grab this one. I will turn this into 2 whipped cream. Then spin both of these to grab this guy, I think. Only 5-pointer. Let's go a little more than that. That's all I got though. Can't use whipped cream for anything else on the big one. So we will do that one then. And that's going to go there and give me a face down tool. Green and purple. So that is that. I will then go to this. Ooh, yeah, I do have to spend one of these. That's fine. I will then spend this to get my choice of 2 picks from there. It's got to be 2 separate bowls, so I'm going to grab a purple here. That's all I really need. I'll just grab a cherry. I'll make this recipe by spending 2 purples, the white and the green. So that's made. And then at the end of my turn, this will fall over. And I looked in the rules a lot. Anytime during my turn, you can play tools. So I'll use this now to go ahead and speed this up another one. To get a coin and a tool. And then I'll spend these to get the cake as well. And fill out this board, which is the first time I've seen this happen. I am not bragging or anything, but it is Mark's turn now.
Okay, definitely going here.
Well, actually, let's get an event for you first. This is the spillover of some sort. Flip the Super Bowl to show its super ingredient side, so it's already there.
Yeah.
Place 1 super ingredient on each bowl that is orthogonically adjacent to the super. So you get to put a super ingredient on each of those, which probably doesn't matter.
The game for that.
Hey, I should pass these out. These will help people out. I wish I had these a second ago. I mean, like, I didn't need them, obviously, at the end of the game, but yeah.
Okay. Let's spend a coin.
There's still one more regular.
Do both actions. Take.
Wonder if there's a when you run out of the deck thing.
I assume it just doesn't refill.
So don't put them on the bottom of the deck if you're playing this game at home. Instead, when you run out of cards, you take it from the other deck and start filling. So.
Well, we haven't hit the pile of events yet.
Yeah. We were about to. There are 5 events in that deck.
Take. Let's just take a cherry from here, since I can store that. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay, so I have 4 cherries. Spin whipped cream.
It's also the first time I've seen the end of a deck. We'll just say that we're all being super efficient.
I'm just going to put it there, get my coin back. Then let's take. To do this, I actually have to spend an actual good, correct?
Yes.
I cannot just, that's
Yeah,
in the jar,
yes,
and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Just
No.
Essentially, the way you look at it is all your breadcrumbs are wilds.
Okay.
Once per recipe.
Once per recipe.
A crust is wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you start getting these, once per recipe is probably all you're going to need anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Set
No,
this
it
right
doesn't
here
matter, I
for
don't
you.
need cake anymore. Oh, for what? For last.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to put that. If you build one recipe, you're going to put it in that slot.
Oh,
Because that's worth an extra point.
yeah, no, I know. But I was going to try to speed things. Well, like it's still okay.
You don't
Let's
have
do-
to listen to me. I just thought it was going to be there. Oh, that's mine. I don't want to get those up yet.
Oh, I wanna
That's a
do
point.
that. Couldn't I just spend a card and get one?
Or that. Yeah, that'll
Okay.
work too. I mean, you can do that right now, then you can actually use it for recipe.
True.
Things like that. And put it over here.
Also, the end of the tool deck, just about.
But it does say that one you shuffle the discard. Which I love. I always idle shuffle during games, so sometimes it's a bad habit because there's some games you're not supposed to idle shuffle. Playing Aeon's End.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oops. I just broke the entire concept of this game, essentially.
Spend one of these to be a third, one of these for 4. Chocolate.
Did you already pay for your reserve recipe? Or did you not have one reserved?
I didn't have any. I just did 2.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay. And then I can spend cards to speed this, right?
No. You
Huh?
I was doing that because my tool tool did it.
Oh, okay.
So you can see there's a tool that looks like that.
Oh, I get you.
It's the blowtorch.
Okay.
The which makes sense. The blowtorch speeds up your recipes.
Gotcha. Okay.
I should have looked at these a little more. So you have like some jars that becomes super ingredients or stored recipes. The blowtorch either lets you prepare a recipe or speed things up. Then you have
Okay.
Oh,
I
bowls?
think I've done this falls off.
a
do.
mixer. What's the mixer do?
I do have 2 pies.
That's worth 6 points.
Yeah. There you go. So you also got to get one of these, which might help you out too, because let's just say you grab this one because that's going to give you. Well, you might want to. Yeah, it's the same. So you can either do that to get 3 ingredients, or do that.
Oh. Well, the thing is, I could just spend these or no.
Absolutely, you can spend those because that's actually going to be 2 for 1. Because yeah, so because you want, if you can fill them in your slots, you want to do that.
Yeah.
And then you probably want to do that one then, so you get an extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one I could take 2.
Yep.
Off of there.
Perfect.
And there's no more left on them.
You can take. Yeah, there's no doubles.
Mm.
Doubles have been good in that.
Yep.
But I don't think it matters too
Well,
much.
But I mean, I'm still getting like it's
Yeah.
so.
And then you can.
Yep.
Then you get to, and since you place your thing, you get to do one of these.
Yes. And then I could get a queen.
Yep, I get it.
and a mystery ingredient.
Here's your coin.
Okay.
And that'll just boost your end
End
game.
of steps.
Yeah.
Yep, and that makes my last turn a little rougher because
Yeah, I know,
also
I-
had the shelving
Oh.
unit tool. Oh well. Let's see. What can I do with this turn? These I need to earmark for that thing. Just have one of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, at least you get a super ingredient still, bro.
Yes. So we will do this to try and prep 2 recipes. We'll take this, spending that as 3 cherries, crust, and then the rest is covered by stored ingredients.
That'll get you a coin.
Will it? Oh, because it was there.
Yep.
Ah,
Now what's fun is you can spin that coin to grab the last one of these, and you get a coin back. It's like a might as well just a
yeah. Okay. And then Jello. not candy, and the rest those. Grab this. I think that just fails.
Yep.
'cause I already have all
Mhm.
6. And then go ahead and spend that for a super ingredient because, or I guess it's worth the same as
Yeah,
the tools
it's
or
the
as
thing.
that. Oh well. And then during that step,
The stuff for that.
that and that and that, I'll do that.
Mhm.
These slide down. Go ahead and take that last sad confection.
Yep.
Award.
And then you also can grab probably just a super ingredient and a coin. There it is. All right, that is the end of the game now. So I've got the scoring app. We'll just go ahead and I forgot to do that. Still, hour and a half ish. All right. Go to recipe cards. So count up all the points on your recipe cards on the top. Got yours, Mark?
41.
41.
$65?
65. That is a high score on that so far. Not expecting to get all the way up 65 on it.
Because all these and everything I have over here counts.
Oh, did you count these yet?
Not counting those.
Okay.
But
Yep.
all the recipes I had laid out.
Yeah,
already.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
65.
That's
Nice.
20, that's 24. Another 14. So that much is 58. 62, 65. Yeah.
Nice. I had 51, so you're definitely winning there.
Okay, so I feel less bad about getting blown out on awards then.
All right, let's do.
Well, I think it matters if you're going for the level 2 or level 1s.
Yeah,
Because those
yeah.
give you things, but then they're not worth much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had a mix of both because I had a bunch of 5 and 6.
I only ended up with 2 level 2s.
Yeah.
Let's do like total number of recipes is probably the biggest thing. I ended up making 8, 9, 10, 11 recipes.
I had 12.
Yeah. You only had
I only had 7.
7, but you still you kept in the game because
Yeah.
you
No, I
probably had
went for
more
the higher
level.
I had, yeah. Most of them are higher.
Yep. All right, awards. So now you can go ahead and do your awards. And that's where I take the lead, I think.
It's top row.
Oh, yes, yeah, do the top. Yeah, it is
category
not a
from-
separate category. I forgot about that. So I'm going to add 15 to mine. Oof, I got 54 total.
Just 22.
And then
So
don't
we
forget to
look
add,
at it.
add up all your ribbons and add 5 for your top row. Your 1 ribbon on the top row.
Okay. They had 27.
27. All right, and then it's down to remaining items. So count up all your remaining items and then divide by 3. So I get 3 extra points there.
I get 1.
Did I forget to add this one to my points? 10, 10. I think I did. This should be 11 right here. So it's,
56.
Yeah, 56.
Yeah.
I forgot to add it. All right, how much did you get left over?
1.
2.
All right, final score is 100.
Well, no, we have.
Oh yeah.
we
Oh,
spent
sorry, I added that in.
Oh, yes, because we all had all 6.
We all had all 6, so I just did that.
Oh, okay.
I just did that real quick.
Well, that's a wash.
Wait, don't coins down too?
Oh yeah, in the points, the final remaining items. So it's
Yes.
items.
Okay.
So it should be items plus
Yes.
this plus
Yes.
coins
Okay.
divided by 3.
Okay.
So you should have 3 total then, huh?
Yes. Oh, I thought coins were a point apiece, but
Unfortunately, no. All right, so it's 119 to 94 to 77. And let me save that because before today, the best 3-player score on my phone was 79. So by no means did you do have a bad game, Mark. It just this was a kind of a crazy one.
Yeah.
Let me look at the whole thing here. Plays. When I played with David, David scored 57, and I scored 77 that game. So like,
if I had played in the previous
Mark
game,
just beat me on my previous best score. I scored 77 2 games in a row. Oh, I scored 79 one game. Yeah. And that is a sweet mess. So thanks everybody for staying and watching. If you're interested in the game, we do sell it on our site. It comes with everything you see here. A nice little game trays and 2 module set things. I don't know if explain the other one too well. It was just it's basically got cards this size, and they're double sided. So you flip 2 of them out, and then if you complete this thing, you get these rewards. You like pick them up, and then you flip these out, and then you have to do this thing to get those rewards, and it just really get some extra ingredients going. Not too bad. And then the hand one is we have a little token that we have to put out here, and we can only take from the bowls around it. And then before you pick, you can move it in a straight line. So like if I'm over here, I can't possibly get these 4 bowls down here. Essentially, I have to move it over here, grab this bowl, and the next turn I can move it over here and then grab those bowls. That one to me, that's the only one I've actually played with. Seems just a little unnecessary to me, but yeah, let's just go ahead and call it there. Again, thank you, chat. Anybody have any last minute questions about this game or about things in general? Let us know. Unless it's on where the new retail store is going to be, because I can't answer that.
that is the question.
That is always the question.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, you might want to say we're not here next week. So
Yes, next week that is really important. I got some exciting news about the following week after that. But so next week is Origins, and a bunch of us are going to be going to Origins to represent Miniature Market there. It's Miniature Market's first year at Origins. Everybody's super excited. I'll be there. Mark will be there. John will not be. He's got to hold down the fort over here, but he'll be there in spirit because we love John. And then the week after that, we are going to be playing Arcs on stream. Me and David both has gotten our copy shipped to us, so we should be getting it soon. It is the newest leader game. It's been on Kickstarter, and we're going to go ahead and get that out and play that one in 2 weeks. Right now, I do have the list of people playing it. It's going to be me, David, Daniel, and John. Decided to get you on Arcs since I know you probably would be appreciating that one. I had an open slot until Daniel looked at it and said he wanted to join. I also picked John to go on it, thinking that he was not going to be playing today. So, but here he is.
Then seats got rearranged.
Yeah. So there we go. Let's go ahead and look forward to Arc in 2 weeks, and we'll be back on tomorrow during lunchtime. And I believe tomorrow's lunchtime game is Azul Chocolatier. So if you're here tomorrow during lunch, we'll see you then. Otherwise, have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.